What? This can't be true. What's happening?
Hey, no, don't chew my laundry. No digging!
Where should I put this guy? Your yard is already full.
How many animals are there in total?
Well, there's 40 goats and 10 horses from a foreign country. I've been working here for many years, but I've never delivered anything like this before.
Wow, I see.
First of all, let me tell you that we're just an ordinary family, not farmers. Why did we receive 40 goats and 10 horses? It all started with one particular event a few months ago. A few months ago. I'm hungry. I wonder if there's anything in the kitchen. I'm Natsuki Yamashita, a 25-year-old office worker. I live with my parents to save money.
Hello, my future little brother. I've heard this before, but Japanese people are indeed short.
Who are you?
I'm Salman.
You're trespassing! I'm calling the police!
Oh, Natsuki? I didn't know you were home.
Sis, what are you doing here? I thought you were still studying abroad.
Actually, something came up. I'm back for a little bit.
What came up?
I'm getting married to him.
What?
Well, let me introduce him to you. This is my fiancé, Salman.
Nice to meet you all. I'm Salman.
Nice to meet you. Pen, pineapple, apple pen?
Hey, stop it! How embarrassing! It was really trendy back in the day.
Oh, sweet. You can speak in your own language. Sakura taught me well.
I see. I guess you're serious about getting married.
Yes, I'm sorry I didn't tell you anything sooner. I wasn't sure how to tell you. I was afraid you might not approve of us, and I wanted to tell you in person.
Jeez, that doesn't mean she can suddenly bring him home. I thought I was gonna have a heart attack.
I don't know what to say. Marriage sounds too soon.
Yeah, you live far away from us. We can't easily visit you if something happens. I'm worried.
Don't worry, Salman is a great person. He's been very kind to me since I started living abroad.
Speaking of which, what do you do for a living, Salman?
I'm an oil king.
An oil king?
Oh, I forgot to tell you that. Salman's family has been in the oil business for many generations.
Is that so? That's good, right?
He called himself an oil king. I guess we don't have to worry about our daughter's financial situation.
Does that mean you're okay with us getting married?
I wasn't gonna say no from the beginning. I wanted to relieve you of as much anxiety as possible.
Yay! Now we can get married, Salman.
Thank you so much, Mr. and Mrs. Yamashita, and Mr. Little Brother.
Mr. Little Brother? Oh, sis, what did you teach him?
You will receive a congratulatory gift from our family later.
A congratulatory gift?
Yes, you are going to love it.
A congratulatory gift from the Oil King? Could it be oil? Oh, it could be a gold bar.
Oh, I bet it's a fancy piece of jewelry.
And that brings us to now. Who would have thought that a congratulatory gift would be goats and horses? I don't know what's gonna happen, but I won't let anything bad happen to you. Don't worry.
Natsuki, what should we do? I can't take this anymore.
Mom, are you okay? Did something happen?
I just called the shipping company, hoping to send those animals back.
A shipping company? Why?
They said we could send them back, but they advised me not to do it because it'd be extremely insulting to treat gifted animals that way in Salman's culture.
Well, it's still a gift after all.
They also mentioned that the marriage could be off the table in the worst case scenario. I don't know what to do anymore.
I don't mind keeping the animals here, though. Surprisingly, goats are cute once you get used to them.
Oh, stop being so optimistic. Help me figure this out.
I am helping you, Mom. I'm the one who's looking after the animals.
I have no idea how you can handle so many animals.
It's not that bad once you get used to it.
Oh, don't get used to this unusual situation.
Honey, Natsuki!
Dad, what now? Did a horse run away?
Gosh, I can only imagine bad things now.
No, this is good news! I've been calling all the zoos I could think of, and one of them just called me back! They want to see our animals!
Really?
Yeah, they're coming to our house now!
That's great news! Finally, we'll be free from this animal kingdom.
They are both mentally exhausted. And an hour later,
Hello, I'm Ren Kasahara from Manga Zoo. Nice to meet you. Thank you for the call.
Hello! Thank you for coming!
Oh, it's my pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to see me on such short notice. Well, I'll go ahead and take a look at your animals.
she looks so young and beautiful.
I see. This is certainly more than any average household can handle.
You'd be able to take in all these animals, right?
We may be able to adopt a few of them, but not all, unfortunately.
I see.
I'm sorry we can't be of more help.
Please, don't be. We'd be grateful if you could take in a few of them.
Have you tried calling other zoos?
Yes, but most of them thought I was playing a joke on them and wouldn't take me seriously.
Yeah, I mean, I'd think it was a prank if someone suddenly called me and asked me to take in 50 goats and horses.
We may have to return these animals to Mr. Salmon's family after all. I'm sure they'll understand if we thoroughly explain our situation.
No, we can't do that! It could ruin the marriage between Mr. Salmon and Sis! As the owners of these animals, we must provide a happy home for these animals, not send them back!
It's easy for you to say. Do you have any idea how much food they need each day? Are you paying for their food?
Don't put me on the spot like that!
I graduated from an agricultural college with a large property and a lot of animals. They might be able to take in some of your animals there.
Really? I'd love that.
Okay, I'll visit there and ask them in person right now.
Do you mind if I tag along?
Hey, Natsuki, what are you saying? You'll just inconvenience her.
I can't let someone else be responsible for our animals. Please?
I don't mind, but I can't guarantee a comfortable ride since it's a mini truck.
Thank you.
Okay then, shall we get going? It's a long road ahead of us.
We drove for 3 hours and finally arrived at the college.
Huh? 50 horses and goats? Did you plan to start a ranch or something? No way! How could we possibly take in all those animals?
Right.
Could you tell us why? I believe there is room in the animal shed. I'd assume it would be nicer to have as many animals as possible for teaching purposes.
I mean, I'd consider taking them if they were sent from a zoo or a ranch, but they were raised in an ordinary family's yard, right? They might be poorly raised or weak.
Now, come on!
Professor, how could you say that?
What do you want me to do?
Well, I understand. Thank you for your time. Let's go, Natsuki. I know a couple of zoos around here, so I'll try to...
Professor, are you saying that there's no way you can take them in?
Natsuki, what are you...
I told you already. We can't take in animals raised in someone's home.
Our animals are so sweet. They don't bite or attack.
That's not the point.
Professor, have you ever looked after animals yourself?
Who do you think you're talking to? Of course I have.
Then I believe you can understand how sweet animals are from your own experience.
Well,
I've only spent a short time with them, and I can't tell them apart from one another, but I want to find a way to make them happy.
I can't believe he's trying this hard against a professor.
What about their diets? What are you feeding them?
Oh, we feed them a mixture of forage, grains, and vegetables.
I see you've looked it up and fed them appropriately. All right, I can check on your animals next weekend.
Does that mean?
Yes, and if there's no health issue, we'll take them in.
Thank you so much!
How come he cares so much?
Finally, we made an appointment with the professor and headed back home. A week later.
I'm surprised. I didn't expect him to grow without stress in this limited space.
Professor, how are the animals?
I can't complain. I think they can do just fine at our facility.
Great news! We did it, Natsuki!
Hey, Rin! What are you doing?
I'll handle the transportation. Please consider around $10,000 for the shipping fee. $10,000?! We are transporting 50 animals. This is still quite reasonable. I still remember my dad's despairing look at that moment. That night, Rin and I celebrated the occasion. Please, order anything you'd like. You helped me a lot, Rin. It's my treat tonight.
Oh no, I didn't do much.
What are you talking about? You introduced me to the professor and kept me company today. I appreciate you.
You're an interesting person.
What, me?
I don't think anyone would work so hard over a gift from a brother-in-law.
Do you think so?
Yes, people don't usually have that much love for animals.
Well, that's because I feel attached to the animals I've lived with, even for a short time. I just feel bad.
Is that why you're being nice to me then? Because you feel bad for me?
For you?
When I was in college, I often skipped classes and just hung out with animals in the animal shed. I've always been that way. I think of animals before anything else. I don't even have any close friends.
I see.
Natsuki, I'm genuinely happy that you appreciate me. But if it's just an act of gratitude, please don't invite me for a drink or smile at me like this. I'll regret it.
Am I bothering you?
Not at all. It's just that you're not getting anything good by being with me.
That's not true! Rin, you care a lot about animals, and you're patient with my family being selfish. Besides, you're beautiful.
Huh? Beautiful?
I'll visit your zoo sometimes. Can you teach me all about the animals then?
Absolutely.
What are we toasting to?
To my first friend.
To your first friend! A month later, my sister got married to Mr. Salmon in his country. The wedding was unbelievably lavish, and Mr. Salmon covered all our travel expenses, including our flights and hotels. My sister married one hell of a guy.
Nice to meet you, Mrs. Yamashita.
Nice to meet you.
Wow, your English is great. Oh, please. Everyone learns to speak English at school here.
How did you like our gift?
Your gift?
I'm talking about the goats and horses. We sent you a very fine selection from the market. How are they doing?
Oh, yes, the goats and horses.
They're doing great.
Wow.
They've been healthy and comfortable since they came to Japan.
I'm relieved that you are raising them in such a great environment.
Seriously, I'm glad we didn't return the animals to them. And my sister's wedding ended well. I'm happy for my sister, but more than anything... Oh, it's been a while. Do you remember me? My room still smells like you.
You'll get used to it.
Is that how that works?
Yeah, I don't notice the smell of animal feces and urine anymore.
If things come to that, then you're too far gone.
What do you mean I'm too far gone?
I'm just kidding.
Boo. I don't accept teasing about animals, even as a joke. By the way, Natsuki, do you like anything else besides animals? I was thinking, maybe we could visit an aquarium or somewhere else too. Not just a zoo or a farm.
Sure, let's do it.
Great, let's plan something.
You know, I love fish, like tuna and flounder.
Are you talking about food?
Well, yeah.
You get distracted so easily.
After rescuing a bunch of animals that came to my house, I met a lovely woman named Rin. I get the feeling that it won't be long before things start to develop between us.